Hey, MMK back today. Sorry I'm late. Better late than never. So we hope we got some questions and a story or so we're going to tell you, and we're going to get right into it. First question, please.
Was Elvis just a holiday dad?
No, Elvis was more than that. He was, I guess, one of the best dads you could ever be. I mean, he loved Lisa. He spent a lot of time with her. Of course, I mean, she living in California and coming back, there was times, holidays and vacations and stuff that she spent there. But every minute she spent at Graceland with Elvis and us, we had the time of our life, as Elvis was with us. He was always good to us and loved us.
Why didn't you guys end up working at Graceland after Elvis passed?
We did work at Graceland. Daddy worked for Graceland. Joey worked for Graceland, and I myself worked for Graceland. Daddy helped set up with the Smithsonian, helped set it up, and he was a tour guide for many years. I started out with Graceland in the restaurant business, and then I moved on to security. And Joey was in some security and handled parking lot tickets and stuff like that. We all kind of moved on our own way. Me, or Joey and I, kind of moved on ahead of Daddy. It just wasn't the same, and needed to move on and find something. Dad, of course, was up there until they basically actually let him go. But that's all another story within itself.
Okay, did Elvis's grandma ever get on to all the people in the house?
No, Grandma, she had her room, and she loved it. We would actually, and we were talking about this the other day with some friends. We would actually go in and see her a lot, and every time I'd go in and see her, she'd always tell me how much I looked like Daddy, and then she'd always have to tell me a story of something he did, or she had to get on to him about, or whatever. But no, people didn't bother her at Grace.
Is it true Elvis gave his Aunt Lorraine, your grandmother, a special necklace?
Yes, Elvis give my grandmother a beautiful necklace. Someone had it made for him, and I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Dad, but it was a beautiful necklace, big necklace, and it had Elvis spelt out in diamonds. And he had gave that to her one night. I actually have a picture of her that somebody just sent me not too long ago with her wearing the necklace. I don't know if you'd be able to see it good or not, but that is true. And he loved her, and she loved him, and just like always, yeah, Elvis was a giving person.
Did Elvis ever own a dually pickup truck?
Yes, he actually owned two that I remember. He had got one for his dad and one for himself, and which is going to bring me to another story of Elvis being a giving and loving person. They had went out to a firing range in Memphis, and the firing range instructor was admiring Elvis was in his truck, and he was admiring that truck, and Elvis told him, so well, you drive it and look at it. So anyway, they did it, and they did their thing out there, and so they left, and they come back to Graceland. Well, Elvis had come in the back gate, and it had took too sharp of a turn and scraped it and dented just a little bit of the back fender. And so they went on, but a little bit later on, he had called Dad, and he asked him, would you take this truck out and give it to the man? He loved it, and I want him to have it. So we actually took the truck out to the man, back out to the firing range, and we got out there, and it was kind of funny because we'd pulled up, and Daddy said, had told the guy, said, Elvis has sent us out here. I want to show you something on this truck, though. And he got to showing the guy the scrape and the dent, and said, well, you'll have to get this fixed. Not ever telling the guy at this point that Elvis had given the truck, and this guy's like, oh no, I swear I didn't wreck the truck. I didn't scratch it. When I drove it. And Daddy's like, no. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, I'm just saying if you want to get it fixed, but he's like, Elvis wants you to have this truck. And this man was like out of this world, could not believe it, could not get over it. And then so he wanted us, well, let me take y'all on the firing range and y'all fire. And also he took us up, me and Joey, we got to shoot pistols on the firing range. He showed us all around the firing range. And another funny thing was he actually fell down a steep flight of stairs. And we thought it hurt him. We was asking him, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he jumped up and he said, "I'm fine." He said, "It's not every day that you get a brand new truck from Elvis Presley." So that was one of the, another one of the given times that I thought I'd try to share with you. And I hope y'all are enjoying the videos. We're fixing to start with some good ones. Have a lot out. Hey, we appreciate all of you watching. If you hadn't subscribed, hey, hit that subscribe button and get on board. And let's do what we always do. What do we say? We always live Elvis.